right, what's up, guys? Dave Schottler here, here with Travis, one of my clients. Been a client for you've been a client for like what, 2.5 years now,
Yeah,
or right
going on
around there.
three.
So it's crazy, man. Well, I just want to, we're here just to have Travis give his personal, honest, unfiltered testimonial for his experience in the program. Um, and so, Travis, just starting out, like, why don't you just go ahead, introduce yourself, let us know a little bit about you, and kind of also how you found out about the program and just myself.
Yeah, sure. So again, I'm Travis, 45, married, father of two, engineer, which keeps me busy between work, kids, sports, and all that. Found out about Dave, family friend, known him really for quite a while, probably
Yeah.
25 years.
Yeah.
And then, followed each other on social media and then, saw what he was doing with himself and thought that was something I'd like to do, which, when it comes to nutrition and exercise and really a regimented schedule. So, that's kind of how I landed with Dave.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah. And you and I, like, I mean, we met, I think the first time we met was at Kyle, your cousin,
Yep.
his Barb's house, I think. Yeah.
Probably.
A
Yeah.
little, I still
Long time
remember,
ago.
like, I still remember that. Okay. So, in regards to like coming in and maybe some of the things that you were dealing with, like you were just like some of the thoughts you had in your head about like, hey, like, how am I feeling at this point, coming in, like what was the biggest, aside from like obviously knowing who I was and all following me, like what were some of the things that were um you wanted to improve and like you just felt like maybe you weren't at the place that you could be at that
Yeah.
time.
So, going back, I've always been involved in sports and done different things. Always lifted a little here and there, nothing seriously. Took up running for a long time, took up other endurance sports. And then I was really just kind of at a lull. I mean, I was kind of working out, kind of running, kind of doing life. And then just wanted to do a little bit more. My wife got a kind of a bad health diagnosis a couple years ago, and I was like, well, I could take this opportunity to let myself go and throw myself a pity party, or I can, get serious, get fit, be there for my kids, be there for her, eat better, work out consistently, and on a regimented schedule,
Yeah.
focused on different aspects of everything. And almost 3 years ago, here we are now.
Cool. Yeah. I feel like a lot of guys have that, like they're kind of doing stuff or like they're kind of, it's like it's almost like a it just becomes like over time it can just become habitual. It's kind of like saying like, oh, it's like I'm gonna do it, next month or the following month or whatever. And it's like unfortunately someday isn't a day in the week.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
been
mean?
there.
It's
I'll
like,
get started. I'll get started after the holidays or after vacation or
yeah.
stuff like that, and then you might string a month or two good together, and then it's kind of back where you started. So.
What do you think? Like, I mean, guys, I mean, now being in the position you're in now, because you've made a pretty massive transformation, in my eyes, like just overall. And I'm sure, looking back at the last 2 years, you can 100% agree with that. Obviously, like, I feel like we're our own worst critics. Like, we know we could do better, right?
Yeah.
But if you looked at like the guys that, you know, maybe or like you've talked to or whatever, like what do you feel like the biggest thing that like they limit themselves on? Like what are the biggest limiting beliefs and things like that that you feel like? Some of
Yeah,
it.
I think overall lack of structure, lack of diet's a big thing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's, I see a lot of people, okay, I'm gonna cook a bunch of chicken and rice on Sunday night, and then Wednesday, Thursday, kick around and six beers and wings on Thursday night, and then free for all over the weekend, and and then okay, Monday, let's do it all over again. So reversing really some of the gains that they worked for earlier in the week every weekend, and just doing that on repeat. And I see
Yeah.
him still doing it, but I did it for years, so I know
Yeah.
exactly what it's like. So
Yeah.
it's not a great cycle to be in.
Yeah. Yeah. And real quick, can you like you got to stop doing this, bro? Because like you're making me
Okay.
look small. First of all, I'm just because
Yeah.
everybody watching this, I'm dieting right now pretty hard. And like Travis, I mean Travis, we're like on a mini diet, but like
Yeah.
you're like making me like feel. I'm like, man, like I have nothing right now. Um, cool. Well, that's 100% like facts in terms of like just kind of just letting it slide, especially going into the weekends. And um, if you do that on repeat over and over and over again, and you're crushing alcohol and stuff like that, and alcohol, I mean, that's a whole nother thing. It's like that can just bleed into your entire like next week. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? When it comes
Yeah.
to your metabolism. So, um, cool. What are the biggest things over the last 2 years, like ROI wise for you? What have those been?
There's been a bunch, man. I think, when we did the initial consultation, we developed a plan, first of all, really dialed in the metrics. I mean, I
Yeah.
always kind of thought I knew what I was doing and eating healthy, but never paid attention to macros, never, you know, I just ate because I've always been a kind of a naturally skinny guy. I never
Yeah.
was overweight, so I never had to worry about getting, fat. And so I just getting the initial um, diet information, getting a workout plan, starting small, not starting too hard. I wasn't
Yeah.
back squatting, 400 pounds in the first week. We started off slow and got some muscle balance down.
Yeah.
Got me set up with a lot of great tools, some good supplements. It's just, even learning some of the supplement brands I've learned through you about quality supplements and things like that I never heard before. It was, buying the cheapest stuff on Amazon or Costco before.
Yep.
And I truly believe there is a big difference in the better stuff and the lab grade quality supplements and whatnot. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And like yeah, I mean also from a performance standpoint, like you're hitting like PRs on a pretty like consistent, I feel like,
yeah,
basis. I mean, it's because I mean for the listener, Travis, I mean, Travis is doing everything. I mean, like again, we're not like I'm 42, you're 45. It's like we're not youngins. And recovery, like optimizing, if we're looking at training and optimizing everything, truly optimizing everything, like that comes down to like hormones, all that stuff, right?
yep,
Because we ain't getting any younger, that's for
yeah.
sure. Um, well, that's good. So I mean, what like if somebody's watching this, you had to give them your feedback in terms of like, somebody's on the fence or like somebody's just being like, I don't know, like, yeah, what would you tell them?
Yeah, I would say really it's a lifestyle change more than anything. It's not just, okay, everyone wants to sure get jacked. That's one of the benefits, but
Right.
there's a lot more benefits than that. It's healthy living, it's longevity, it's reduction in joint pain's been big for me. I've had two knee surgeries a long time ago, and my knee is doing absolutely great now, and I'm lifting heavy on it too, which is good. So it's being active with my kids. I mean, an hour or two ago, I took my son, dropped him off in the woods with one of his buddies to go set up a fort. where it would have been easy a few years ago to sit on the couch and drink a beer and watch NFL today. So
Yeah.
it's just the is being active, the energy. The other thing I wanted to say you've really helped set me up with is a lot of the digital tools we have available now. Everything from heart rate. I mean, that's one of the biggest things. I mean, I've got my resting heart rate down to about 55 beats a minute consistently overnight. And before, I was probably averaging between 70 and 75 a night.
Yeah.
And that's just from working out, from eating healthy, from not drinking alcohol, from doing, other small things, limiting caffeine after lunch,
Yep.
different things. So it's really just the comprehensive um, feel good plan
Yeah.
that really puts it all together.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Cool.
Energy
Um,
levels are just so much higher. And like I said, sleep, energy, fitness, everything.
yeah. So, and also going off of that, like, aside from the knee thing, I know we worked through some like tweaky back stuff you had going on
Yep.
for a minute, remember? And that's like way better too, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm 45, so you're
Yeah.
always going to have little things pop up. It might be
Yeah.
sore elbow one day. And,
Yeah.
and whenever I reach out to you, I rarely go back. If I don't hear back from you within a day, then I'm like, oh shit, something's wrong with him. I better check on him. Like one of his kids is sick or something.
Right. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, little things. I mean, my elbow was sore, a little tendonitis or something, and I got some of the stretch bands you recommended and
Yeah.
cleared that right up. Tweaked it back a time or two, and I tweaked it back. I didn't even tweak it in the gym. I tweaked it trying to rip out a rose bush in my yard.
It's usually
So
how it works. Yeah.
yeah, but it's all good, and I think there's a big thing too about tailoring exercises about around your
You have to. Yeah.
where you're hurting. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, in my knee. I mean, we've done a lot of leg strengthening
Yeah.
without going too crazy.
Yeah.
But my legs are not only feeling good, my knees are feeling good. I'm able to walk with my kids. I can still run. If I want to hop in a 5K or I'm doing an 8K Thanksgiving Day with my kids, I can jump in and do it no problem.
Yeah.
But at the same time, my legs are also stronger than they've ever been, which I didn't think
Yeah.
was possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. No. That's really good. Just again, learning to like with where somebody's at, during that period of time with your back, I remember we pulled it back. We stuck to for like, at least like 2, maybe 3 weeks. We stuck to like maybe more machine stuff like
yeah,
that. And then we slowly started to incorporate, more of the compound stuff, but we did it in a sub-maximal way to
yeah,
where you were still training like lower reps,
yeah,
but but it was more about like, okay, cool. Like, let's just get the technique in. Let's
yeah,
just get the foundations built again. And if anything feels off, let me know. And let's just start to like chip away. It's
yeah,
like, cool. Like one step back. Let's take a few steps. Let's pull it back a little bit and then we can take a few steps forward again.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, all the time you're like, don't go crazy. Don't go crazy on me.
yeah.
Get a good stretch. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So there's always a method to the madness. So like going back to the question too, like, so what would you say to somebody that was just like kind of like, I don't know if I should do it or not.
yeah, I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy not to at least, try. Like I said,
Yeah,
when I jumped in with you, I was like, okay, let's knock this out for 12 weeks, and you know, I'll be good to go. And
right.
here I am 3 years later, and I can't even think of doing something different. So
Yeah, that's
it's
cool.
just you gotta, and I told you this before, if you're not investing in yourself,
Yep.
what are you really investing in?
Yeah.
Because from a financial standpoint, you're going to have the gains in every other aspect of your life that way more than offset
Yeah.
a program.
Yeah.
So it's so much better.
I always tell people, man, yeah, I appreciate that. I always tell people it's like last thing, it's like my goal for somebody is obviously to not like need me long term,
Yeah.
right? But I mean, on the other side of things, like I've had a coach. I'm 42. I've had a coach probably for the last 15 years, like
Yeah.
off and on, but more on than off.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, so I mean, you hit the nail on the head there, and I mean, once you truly like start to experience like everything that comes with the jackness and feeling better, all those things. It's just yeah,
Yeah.
it's like why would you do anything,
And
else?
still continue to make gains too in appearance and in
Yeah.
strength and everything, flexibility, everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. And like I mean, obviously if you've been training a while, like those gains aren't going to be like, you're not going to be putting like fucking 50 pounds on the barbell like every single workout, but
Mhm.
if you again listen to the person, listen to like, I listen to you, you listen to what I say. Like if there's synergy there, like gains can happen much faster in a sense, like if
Mhm.
the communication and all that's there as well, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Anything else you want to leave, the viewer with or
I don't think so, man. Really appreciate everything
yeah.
you've done for me. I know my wife does, and my kids,
Yeah, yeah.
and other people in my family. So
Yeah.
it's been really really good for me, man, and I appreciate it.
Awesome, awesome. Even the other wives are enjoying it, apparently.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
yeah,
your arms are like looking
yeah,
good.
for sure. Yeah,
Hilarious.
that's happened a few times.
Hilarious. Oh man, that's awesome. Well, yeah. If you're watching this, if you're interested, you know where to find me. I'm all over social media. Um, there might be a link below this video somewhere, but yeah, appreciate it, Travis, and I'll catch you
Yeah, man.
inside the app.
All right, that sounds good.